Thank you all for coming today. Despite his imposing stature, I will always remember my grandfather as the biggest teddy bear a girl could have. He had wide lap with long legs, providing the most perfect spot to sit. Through the years, I have watched every child in our family immediately take notice of this, climb up his legs, and into his strong arms. It was one of my favorite parts of visiting my Mimi and Papa when I was a child myself. His physical presence has always been overwhelmed by the warmth emanating from within him. He shares this quality with my brother, Justin, who is likewise tall and imposing, who is open and makes friends easily, and is a gentle giant to all the children in his life. My grandfather was strong, physically and emotionally. He was an athlete and the central rock of our family. His life was not the easiest of beginnings, but he used his strength to build a better for his family. My cousin, Austin, shares similar strengths, and I know he will use them to care for his new family, including my grandfather's forthcoming first great-grandchild, in the same way. Papa was smart. He valued education, having earned a graduate degree and being a teacher himself. He pushed us all to succeed and cherished learning. I think we can all remember being excited for report card day and getting our $10 for every A we earned. With multiple grandchildren, I'm sure his wallet was hurting after every semester, but I know he was excited for us to be happy and succeeding in school. His granddaughters, Ashley, Jordan, and myself, have all inherited his enthusiasm for education and have forged our own paths to the top of our respective classes. I know that they will both continue their education at university, maybe even farther, making our Papa proud, just as I know he was proud of me. His youngest grandson, Jake, is just 5 years old. While we have yet to see exactly what parts of Papa he was blessed with, there is no doubt that he will follow in his father's and his grandfather's footsteps. He will grow into a man who is loving, strong, and smart. My grandfather was kind, and he shared that with all of us. In spite of our big personalities and equally big mouths, we all have sensitive hearts. I think as Scots, that is something we all have in common, being tender-hearted and caring for others. It's wonderful that we have our familial namesake to thank for that. There are a few things my Papa taught me that I will never be able to forget. Number one, being sent to pick a switch is the actual punishment. And quite frankly, it's serious psychological warfare we should probably be sharing with the government. Number two, you can always lose weight, but you can't change ugly. I would like to say he probably meant an ugly heart, but I don't think that's true. Number three, football. Number four, how to suck the head of a crawfish. Now, this probably seems trivial, but it's something I'm glad I learned as a child, and I've had the joy of sharing with many friends as an adult. Number five, warmth of character and heart. The last day I saw my Papa, it was the first cold day of the season. I had been out and about all day and the chill had stuck to me. I walked into that room, terrified and full of anxious energy. I knew what was waiting for me and I wanted no part of it. The space was packed with family, and as I made my way to his bedside, everyone I hugged mentioned my cold hands. I sat down my purse and reached out for my grandfather's outstretched palm as I whispered into his ear who I was and placed a soft kiss on his forehead. He couldn't speak or open his eyes, but he did warm my hands with his own. He warmed me, and in doing so, gave me his love and acknowledgement and let me know that everything would be okay. Papa warmed us all with his unconditional love until the very last day. He imbued us all with his spirit, and it is now our responsibility to continue spreading that warmth with the gifts that we've inherited from him. I thank my Papa for giving me and all of us these gifts, truths, and wisdoms, and for being an unforgettable presence in our lives.